This is the softest and fluffiest bread recipe. Baking bread is one of my favorite ways to work on fine motor and control skills with my littles. Kneading the dough and shaping the loaves strengthens hand muscles and improves manual dexterity. First, I like to preheat my oven to 200 degrees. Bread doesn't seem to rise well in my house, so I personally prefer to let it rise in a warm oven. Once the oven is preheated, I quickly turn it off, but its warmth is the perfect temp for rising bread. For this recipe, you will need 1 2/3 cup of lukewarm water, 2 1/4 teaspoon of instant yeast or active dry yeast, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of honey, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 1/2 tablespoons of unsalted or salted butter, and 4 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour. First, you will combine the yeast, sugar, and about half of the warm water. Let this sit for 10 to 15 minutes until the yeast is foamy. Meanwhile, I like to mix the other ingredients together in a separate bowl. Once the yeast is activated, combine the ingredients until the dough is soft but not sticky, and then knead for 4 to 6 minutes. Put the dough in a greased bowl, cover it with plastic or a towel, and place it in your off but warm oven for 45 minutes to double in size. Then separate the dough into 2 halves. Form your dough into smooth rectangles and place them in oiled bread pans, or use parchment paper if you prefer that over oil, and make sure to put plastic wrap over the top. Place these back into the off but warm oven for about 60 minutes to rise some more. Once they've filled out the pans nicely, take them out of the oven and preheat it to 390 degrees. Bake for 25 to 30 minutes until perfectly golden brown. Turn over bread to cool, brush tops with about a tablespoon of melted butter, and enjoy. As always, follow and like for more.